روضة ومدارس أكاديمية القادة الدولية International Leaders Academy. Good morning, students. Our lesson for today is Listening. Adventure in Zorula Part 3. To revise what happened in Part 2, I'm going to ask you some questions. Where did Prince Torgen go? He went to the castle. What did he want to find? The diamond. Was it there? No. Queen Karina had it with her. How did the friends try to cross to the island? By boat. What happened? There was a storm. The diamond fell into the sea and so did Queen Karina. What can't she do? She can't swim. Now I want you to look at these pictures. I'm going to ask some questions before listening to the story. Before listening to the story, I'm going to ask you some questions. Okay, who saved Queen Karina in this part? Look at this picture. Who saved Queen Karina in this part of the story? Wogan the dog. Did they arrive safely on the island? Look at this picture. Did they arrive safely on the island? Yes. What was on the island? What was on the island? Look carefully at this picture. A big palace. How did Wogan save the queen? Look at this picture again. He swam to her and she held on to his collar. What did Bantu think was lost? Look at this picture. The diamond. Who saw the golden box? Lilia. Where was it? It was in the sea. What did the friends think when they reached the palace? That they were safe. Okay, now I'm going to play the CD. You are going to listen to the story. After listening to the story, I'm going to ask some questions to check your understanding. Please listen carefully.
Adventure in Zorula, Part 3. Do you remember? There was a terrible illness in Zorula, and many people were sick. To escape the illness, Queen Karina and her friends travelled to Rainbow Island. Prince Torgen was following them because he wanted to steal the great diamond of Zorula and become king. While Karina and her friends were sailing to Rainbow Island, there was a terrible storm. The box with the great diamond inside fell into the sea, and Banto and Karina were thrown into the water. Karina could not swim. The terrible storm continued. Silas and Lilia were in their boat, but they could not help Karina. The waves were too big. What could they do? Who could save her?
Help! Help! Save me! Please save me!
Suddenly, Wogan, Karina's big dog, jumped into the sea and started to swim towards Karina. The waves were big, but the dog was strong, and soon he reached Karina.
Karina, hold his collar. Wogan can save you.
Karina held Wogan's collar, and the big dog pulled her through the sea towards the island. Finally, they all reached the island and found themselves on a sandy beach. They were exhausted, but they were safe.
Is everyone all right? Did you hurt yourself, Karina?
No, I'm fine, Banto. I'm cold and wet and tired, but I'm fine. Is everyone safe?
Yes, Karina. Everyone is safe.
The four friends and the two fishermen sat under the trees and waited for the storm to pass. Wogan sat close to Karina. She put her arm around his neck and spoke to him quietly.
You saved my life, Wogan. You are a very brave dog.
Soon the storm passed. The wind stopped blowing. The rain stopped falling. It was time for the fishermen to leave.
Goodbye, my friends.
Goodbye, and thank you.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
The four friends walked along the beach. They were happy to be alive, but they were worried too.
Don't be sad, dear friends. We are safe. We are alive.
Yes, we are safe, but we have lost the diamond.
While they were walking along the beach, Lilia suddenly noticed something on the sea.
Look! What's that?
It's a golden box. I don't believe it.
Silas walked into the sea and grabbed the box. He opened it and held it up. The great diamond of Zarula glittered in the sun.
The diamond is not lost. We've got the diamond again.
This is wonderful. I am so happy.
The four friends walked up the hill towards a pretty building.
Look! The Summer Palace.
We are here at last.
Later, inside the summer palace, the four friends lit a fire, cooked some food, and rested.
What a terrible journey that was.
Yes, it was terrible.
But now we are all safe, and we have the great diamond.
Yes, nothing can go wrong now.
Was Banto right? Could nothing go wrong? Across the sea, someone was watching. Yes, Prince Torgon was watching. Watching and planning.
Okay, so we have listened to the story. Now I'm going to ask some questions to check your understanding. What happened to the boat that the Queen and Bantu were in? It sank. غرق. How did Queen Karina get to the island? Wogan pulled her through the water. How did Bantu and the fisherman get to the island? They swam to it. How did the friends feel when they got to the island? Exhausted. Exhausted means very tired. How did Queen Karina describe Wogan? A very brave dog. Who saw the golden box first? Lilia. How did the golden box get to the island? It floated on the water. Where did the friends go to? The summer palace. What did they do there? They lit a fire, cooked some food, and rested. What did Bantu tell his friends when they got there? That nothing could go wrong. Who was watching the island? Prince Torgon.